Hello, everybody. Good
Hello.
afternoon. It is noon here. And I just hope everybody out there with these winter storms are okay. And I just want to say, all of us who have electricity, we need to be grateful for electricity because that's something we take for granted. And it's something we should always be grateful for when we have it. All right. I'm Melody Lane.
Beard Adventures.
He's Alex, Beard Adventures. We are live on YouTube as we are every Tuesday at noon Eastern. And we're live in my Cricut Design Space group, Cricut Design Space with Melody Lane, and on my Facebook page.
Are you pointing at me?
No.
Okay.
My hand, they can't even see my hand.
But
I'm talking with my hands.
I just see your thumb like this, and then you open your hand. I'm like, what? Am I supposed to say something here? Like,
no, my hand is just,
I was like,
talking.
We need to talk about this.
No. All right, you want to show them the card we're doing today? Alex designed this card.
This one.
We showed this in a past video, and so many of you loved it. I already went and uploaded it on Thursday. So we're cutting it all out live. We don't have anything pre-cut because so many ask, well, how do you cut this? What blade do you need? You can cut this wood on any machine. I think you can cut it with the fine point blade.
Yeah, I did.
Did you? Yeah. I always use the deep point blade in my machine because it cuts intricate better. I just like it better. So that's what we're using today. And there is a list of materials in the description of the video.
Do you want to talk about what's floating behind us?
Oh yeah, look. It's a little cutie in a hot air balloon. We are making those Thursday night. I already have another one cut out because this was just a test cut, which worked great. But the string is all the way down here and up here, and it was kind of hard to do all by myself. I almost asked Alex to help me with it, but I didn't. So I'm going to do it another way with the string and the basket and see if that way is easier. So then when we do it together, we'll know which way is best. All right. Should we show them where to get the card right after these messages from me? Here's a shout out to a few of the people who support this channel on Patreon. Donna Lee, Kathy, Wendy, Lisa, Elizabeth, Nancy, Meta, Rose, Jocelyn, Virginia, Belinda, Peggy, Barbara, Jen, Julie, Emma, Wanda, Lindsay, Tracy, Robin, Carrie, Wendy, Kim, Deborah, Elaine, Marilyn, Cindy, Melinda, Donna, Gina, Samantha, Ruth, Dee, Sandra, Lisa, Rose, Nicole, Corey, Diane, Naomi, Peggy, and Jolene. A huge thank you to my co-sponsors. You guys are awesome. Okay, let's go. Whoops. Let's go over here. I share all my projects at melodylaneinspired.com to people who support my channel because they get the password. So we're going to go click on support our projects. We're going to put in the password. Hit go. Ooh, what happened? Why are my pictures not there? They were there a minute ago. There they are. I just had to refresh. Okay, this card, not these, it's only one card, can be found under new. I'm just going to go right here for a second so you can see the rest of they're under new. This is, what else? Oh, it's under anniversary. And Alex's collection. What page is it on? Okay, so it's the last page. Yes, because it starts with wooden. So they're in alphabetical order. So that's why. It's also under new. If you go to new projects, And it will probably be on the last page. So it starts with wooden. You can also search wood. Let's try that. Yeah, just searching wood will bring this one up. Okay, so, oh, I forgot to put the video there because I posted this before the video was ready. So I will add the video link will be right here so you can watch this video you're watching right now. We're going to click open. And we click open again. And then it pops up right here. So you can go to customize or you can just click make it. Oh, is it too low?
Yeah.
There. So we're going to make this. So let's go ahead and click make it. So this is the cardstock. You want to get the cardstock ready?
Yeah.
That's a dirty mat.
Yeah, it is.
I just used 2 mats today that were not dirty.
You did?
Yeah.
Motion detected at the front.
There's somebody at the door. Oh, it's just FedEx.
Okay. Usually they don't knock like that.
No one, they don't knock.
They usually just leave it.
Hope they don't need a signature. Nope, they're driving away. Oh, wait a minute. We gotta do this first. Okay, I'm gonna hit continue. Oh, it's on the right machine. I go to popular medium cardstock. You have to load.
Already did.
Scoring wheel. Okay.
Go to the other.
Which one is it?
That one.
Okay, so he's gonna push it in and load it. Point to the scoring wheel. He already put the scoring wheel in. And hit go. Oh, the light's in the way of it. Now it stops and it tells you in design space to change it to the blade. And hit go.
What's the next one?
The tree. Don't load it yet though.
I'm not.
I have to go back to design space because we have to, so now we're doing a small tree and we have to change this from medium cardstock. So I'm just going to click on this.
Yeah, that
And
happens.
we're going to click on natural wood veneer. Now I have this in my favorites. If you don't have it, you can click up here and just type veneer. And there it is. And then it's going to tell you need the black pen. Don't put it in yet. Let them see you. And it does say the deep point blade, but Alex just used the regular one last time. And then press go.
I think I'm gonna use
Oh, you
extra
gotta
fine
load.
this time. I know.
Well, what'd you use last time?
I used fine point. I didn't use extra fine.
Let me see the card. Okay.
But I'm also
wait, they might need to see how you put it in.
not doing the
ahead.
tree on this one like I did before.
We're switching the wood.
So kind of giving it another. See which one's. So where's it at on the thing? Is it in this corner?
Yes. So do we need to use the purple mat with the veneer?
I don't know. I don't remember what I did last time.
I would not use a very sticky purple mat, or I would use a newish green mat.
So not this one.
Yeah, so this green mat has been used a lot, so I wouldn't use that one.
So while I'm waiting on that, I'm just gonna go ahead and fold this score line right here, which is the inside.
Well, you want to take this
This.
off and get...
I know. I'm getting ready too. I was just.
Oh, but you need the purple mat.
I know.
So we're using the purple mat for the rest of it. Mary says, I noticed you seem to always use the green mat for the cardstock. Is there a reason you don't use blue mats? I don't think the blue mats are sticky enough. I used to love the blue mats, but when they changed the adhesive, I like the green mats better. They last longer and they're cheaper. With the blue mats, you only get one mat. If the green mat is too sticky, you can rub it up against your shirt. Now, explain what you just did.
That's what I was doing. So I started to peel this up to see if it was cut before I unload it. Because if it wasn't cut, I would run it again to let it cut through.
And how do you run it again?
You just hit the start button.
You don't,
This one.
you hit the
You ignore
blinky
this.
one.
You ignore the blinking one and just hit that one again.
And let me tell you, the lightest color of veneer is very hard to cut through. I can never cut through it with one cut, 2 cuts. Sometimes I cut it 4 times.
So
Yes, this is Cricut wood veneer. There's his tree.
it's
I
harder
liked
to
it.
see, but I kind of like it.
Yeah, I like the extra fine too. I wasn't sure I would, but I like it because it looks more
Carved.
like it's carved into the tree and not.
Yeah.
So
is the next part the other veneer?
yes.
Can you show it to me? So I can see where I need to load.
Okay. There it is.
Because there's a tree in the way. We might have to use. So we don't
No,
want it
do
this
it-
way.
No, you can flip it the other way. They
Oh,
can't
yeah,
see
yeah.
what you're doing.
Okay.
Okay, so explain what you're doing.
So-
Why you're doing it.
If you look at this one, this one, it's gonna be difficult. All
I
right. So
can
yeah,
see that go up.
it's more flimsy if you fold with the grain. So then I have it on here, glued on here, and glued on there, and it's thinner. I don't know. It's hard to explain. But if you look at this,
Yeah.
I'm doing that.
Okay.
If you look at this, it's real flimsy. But if you are holding from this side, it's real it's a lot more flimsy. So then here, it's
It's
a little bit more
stronger.
stronger. So
So we're cutting it so
it's horizontal.
the grain is horizontal on the top. And then if I switch this over to Design Space, you'll see where they're going to cut this way. So the grain, I can't move my mouse. The grain will go across the card that way.
And it tells you that you need to tape down your veneer.
I don't think I've ever taped down my veneer.
I always did.
Where does it tell you that?
I thought it told you in the thing on the Design Space.
Oh, it does say use a strong cure strong grip mat with masking tape on all four sides.
Yeah, exactly.
I never read that. So it does suggest that you use a purple mat and that you tape it down.
What's happening? It's drawing like it's. Oh, we didn't put the marker in. Pause. I'm like something's not right. You didn't tell me to put the marker.
Wait a minute. It does say load the silver metallic.
Yeah.
One
Thanks.
pen in clamp.
I'm like, why is it acting like it's drawing?
Use the strong grip mat, which is the purple mat, and masking tape.
Okay. Now make sure we're clicked on the right one.
Whoops. Yeah.
Okay.
We're good.
I was like, something's wrong.
Hi, Fatima. Next is the leather. Do you want to cut the leather to get it ready? You're gonna lose the cap.
No, I'm not. Are we using the same leather?
Yeah, it's in your hand.
Well, it's not far. I don't need all of this. Can you do tape? Transfer that tape away. Went to throw the tape away and it's rolled around my finger.
Yes, you can use the D-point blade on the Air 2. You can use it on all the Explorer machines and the Maker.
We only need 2 inches of this. So I don't cut in a very straight line. Can we do the? Can the thing do this? The trimmer?
Yeah, but you don't need it.
So we're just gonna use this?
Yeah.
Okay.
The green that you see is the Cricut leather.
I'll put that away.
I don't think they sell it anymore.
We should have put the other mat in there because the A didn't like draw at all.
Okay, then we can show them that trick. So don't unload the mat. He said the A did not draw very well, so we have a trick to show you. If you want to see the trick to make sure it writes properly, give me a thumbs up on the video on YouTube.
Why is there rings in weird places?
Huh?
Why are the rings in weird places?
Because I moved them for a project I did a long time ago. Christy says if they don't sell that leather anymore, what are your options? There's other brands of faux leather. They're all over the internet, on Amazon, in the craft stores. It's just faux leather, F-A-U-X. Yes, the Explorer machines cut veneer and leather. Vicki says, how do we do a thumbs up? Underneath the video, you might have to hide the chat. And then click the thumbs up. Sorry. I'm reading and talking at the same time.
Welcome to my everyday. I'm like, are you gonna finish what you were saying? What are you talking about?
I get it from my mother.
Yes, she does.
Okay, what part didn't cut? Oh, the A on anniversary?
It didn't cut. You mean draw?
I mean draw.
Yeah, it's just very light. But since we're using the lighter wood, we could have used a darker marker.
Oh, that's right.
Or a pen, even. Last time we used silver just because it was the darker wood.
Do you want to put a black pen in there and go
Yeah.
over that?
It's fine.
So that's a trick that Alex does.
Or red. Very, very.
It's like bright red. I think you should use black or something dark.
Okay.
Use that one. No.
It's extra fine.
Yeah. Don't use extra fine.
Black gel?
Yeah, that's fine. I
We'll see.
think. And we'll show them that trick
Yeah.
also. Okay, we're not going to unload it because we want to go over it with a black pen. So he's changing out the pens. No, the marker won't bleed through.
I write on my hand to see if it's working.
I do that too.
Okay.
So, I sometimes have problems with it working. So, I don't know if you guys can see. Look in the right side. He's putting
So I'm going to put this underneath this. Like
the green mat. He's going to hold underneath the purple mat at an angle.
So it goes in
See
diagonal.
the corners of the green underneath it? So he's going to put that in there and hold it there just to give it up, make it higher a little bit. This could also work on the Explorer if you have problems with the scoring, I think. I haven't tried it, but I have tried this with the pen. So he ignored the unloading button and hit the C button, so it will do it again. See how the green mat is there? And then he can stop it after it's done writing, because it doesn't need cut again, does it?
No, I don't
You
think
could
so.
just cut it again too. Is that writing?
I feel like the gel might have been a bad idea on top of a marker.
I can see it.
Well, I'm just gonna stop because it's about to start cutting again.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's gonna do all those parts.
Yeah.
Hit the unload button.
I hit the pause button, nothing happened. There
There,
it
it
goes.
takes a minute to pause.
It all fell out because there was another mat in there. So, the anniversary doesn't look very good.
Looks fine.
Look at it.
I think it looks fine.
It's not. So don't do
You can
that.
read it.
Barely.
I can read it well in the video.
Okay, I'm gonna get all this stuff off of here.
Yeah, turn your mat over to take your items off the mat. And keep those hearts.
Yes.
You can always share all of my videos, Manila. I prefer everybody to share my videos. It helps people see my videos. It also helps YouTube share my videos if you click the like button. Okay, so now he's getting ready for the leather. Let me show you in Design Space. I'm just going to go ahead and click this. So now I need to change this from the natural wood, and I need to change it to faux leather. And I don't see it. I'm gonna put FOUX.
FA.
Yeah, I put the right thing. This is the faux leather paper thin and note pen tool, fine point blade, and
That's it.
So go ahead and load it. No, wait, I'm gonna do it fast cut. So many people ask where the fast mode is. If I would have done this on the very first one, it would have saved it for all of them. So after, this only shows up after you load it. And then let's go over here and he's gonna load it.
It's loaded.
Oh, I mean, you're gonna hit go now. Sorry.
So while that's doing that, take away all that. Put that to the side. I'm gonna take. I'm not gonna color all these. You can if you want, but I'm just gonna take one of these. Oh, I don't know if fast mode was a great idea.
Did it cut? Or do we need to cut it again?
It didn't cut it very well.
Cut it again.
Well, there's like one corner that's like too long. Like
It's not stuck to the mat enough. All right, go ahead and unload it.
Yeah, you're just tearing it up.
It wasn't stuck to the mat well enough.
I don't understand why you did fast mode. It works fine without it.
Well, I did to show them how to do fast mode.
Well, I wouldn't do fast mode with leather. Just move the thing over to the side, to the right.
Okay, so we're gonna try to cut this one again. So in order
Move
to
these
edit
things.
this, let me see if I can edit. Click edit, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna move it over here.
I can't go past 6. Don't go past 6.
It's not.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hit done.
Did you turn fast mode off?
Oh, you have to load it first. I don't think fast mode was the culprit. I think it was just not stuck to the mat enough. Okay, hit go.
It's just being violent. It's unnecessary.
See, that's cutting well now.
Yeah, nice and slow.
Okay,
Well, I gotta color some of these hearts.
so he's gonna color some of these hearts, these wooden hearts. When I've been cutting out the balloon, my hot air balloon, I did the whole thing on fast mode. And I cut out another hot air balloon. I can't wait to put it together. This is Cricut veneer. So there's a link to the veneer in the description of a video. Patty says, you two sound like me and my son. Yeah, I don't know if I tell people in my videos that you're my son. Most people know it, but new people don't.
I'm not doing those little ones.
Are you using, yep, you just had the same thought. I did. Like, I don't think you were using the small side of the marker.
It's much quicker this way.
Debbie says, I wouldn't color on top of the veneer sheet.
There's
But
two sides
I
of
don't
it.
want it on my mat either.
There's two sides.
You could do it on the scrap. Yeah, that's true. You can just turn the veneer over. Okay, that's probably enough for you.
Yeah.
You can color all of them and use them. Or you can also save them.
I got red fingers now.
Yeah, that's what happens. You could use tweezers or a little stick to hold them down. Like a little weeding tool.
Yeah. I didn't.
Okay.
It's not colored. That is colored.
So do you want to unload the mat?
Yep.
Then we'll go full screen on you.
Just move that over for now. Alright, so this is 2 inches, should be. Yeah, exactly 2 inches wide. So that's already done card. So this is the front.
That looks weird.
What?
Welcome, Tammy.
What looks weird?
The card looks weird without the tree.
So then, oh, there's a couple hearts in there.
That looks better. Like, I thought it just looked weird.
So
Now,
it's
how do you
actually
know
gonna
which
go
is-
this way. Well, the tree kind of fits in there.
Yeah, and
in
the tree
between.
has writing on it, so you'll know which is the front part.
Yeah. It's kind of hard for you to see the writing. I don't know. Can you see that in the video?
I can.
Okay.
Hold it up. Hold up the whole thing.
I feel like I'm gonna like this one more. I feel like I like this one so far a little better.
Okay, for those of you in my Facebook group who are chatting, we cannot see your name. But let me read this to you. Somebody says on Facebook, if you take a piece of painter's tape and face it upwards and tape it to your table and stick the pieces to it, color and paint. And she says, you're welcome. LOL. So if you put painter's tape on the table and then stick the little hearts to it and then color it, you don't
gotcha.
get your hands dirty because you don't have to hold your heart.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead. Where's the pink tape?
I don't know.
It's always right down here. Oh, it's right here in front of me. Let's do that really quick because that's a really good tip. So if somebody doesn't understand what we're saying, let me just do it because I have it in my head. What I think she means?
Yeah, you'll have to flip it, yeah.
To do it like that, I would put maybe a couple pieces. Thank you. Whoever gave this, I don't know your name, so tell us your name.
Well, I guess you can use a different color red.
All right. I'll use that. Then you can do it without getting your hands dirty.
But you can do like a lot more down at once.
Yeah. And it's faster because you're not worried about holding it and making a mess. See, you can stick them all down and color them. That is a great tip.
Go to the bottom of the chat.
Lynn Thompson gave that.
Then you have to peel them off of here.
Yes.
You did not do that part.
No, I did the fun part.
Alright, so I'm gonna glue the tree down.
And we're using Barely Art glue.
So obviously don't, glue on the part that there's writing.
You know what you could do too? You could change this and don't put love on the front of the tree. You could put your initials like
Yeah.
you carved into the tree.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like MC Heart CW. I don't know who those are, but I'm just making up letters. But that would be so cute. They would have to be really small though.
MC Hammer.
Yeah.
Well, now I have red on the card. Oh well.
Oh, Debbie also suggests to paint them on the mat before removing them.
Yeah.
This is Cricut veneer.
Okay, so
There's a link for it in the description.
since this is, I'm just gonna line this up on this map. So since this is 2 inches, I'm gonna cover 1 inch of it like that. So then that's why this tree doesn't go, it's not like exactly even, because you have to keep in mind of where you're gonna glue this. Uh-oh.
What?
I went too far to the right with the glue.
Oh, move it up 1 inch so they can see the bottom. There. So he's using those squares to line this up. The squares on the mat, just to put it 1 inch over. Now, if you don't get it exactly, it's really okay. It just won't be exactly 1 inch on back. It'll be either more or less depending on where you put it on the front.
I think I needed to put more glue.
Yeah, I think so too. Why don't you just take it off and, because that didn't do anything. You
Yeah.
need a lot of glue.
Yeah.
So do you not put the paper on it first?
No. You put this first.
And I think you need to put the glue up right 1 inch all the way up.
What?
From the 1 inch over where you're going to put the leather, just make a line. So you don't have the glue to the edge of the leather. So it's going to lift.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're not making any sense to me.
See that line where you're
Yeah.
going to put a line of glue all the way up?
But I lose it halfway through. Like I don't know where it's at.
And this will take a minute to dry.
Yeah.
Now lift it up because you might be gluing it to the mat.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not even going over.
Carrie Harris suggests you could use thin pop dots on the tree trunk for dimension.
Yeah. But in a way, the tree's already 3 different layers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's not quite dry.
Well, what do you do next?
You would put...
I have not seen him make this, so I don't even know how to make this card.
the happy anniversary goes in like that. So I put this right on top of the front piece, and then you would just glue that down. But I want to make sure that part's dry.
Is there a reason you wouldn't glue it down open?
Because then when you go to fold it, if it's all the way up against it,
It won't fold properly?
Right.
Okay, well I just want you to explain.
Okay.
Because I'm that kid that always asks why. I want to know why things. So I was wondering why you weren't doing it that way.
This is already folded, so then the leather, it gives it room. Well, yeah, there's going to be a space, but we're going to cover that space with this. So, this. So now it's not going to be exactly 1 inch on the back because there is this little slight space there. So...
So he's pulling that leather really tight. And then going over it with the scraper. Do you need more glue?
Maybe.
Maybe you need 2 layers of glue. Do you know what I mean? Because it soaks into the leather.
think I just need to hold it longer too. Yeah.
So you can't see the glue anymore. And we probably don't need that little fine point on that glue.
No.
I don't think the score tool works on the faux leather.
Because I asked about that. I was like, can I put this?
I don't think two-sided tape will work better. We haven't tried that.
I just
We
wanted,
did it with the glue last time.
I just wanted to make sure that I didn't put it in there upside down. Yeah, I did it with glue on this first card, and I mean it did take a while for it to dry and everything. So
Yeah. For those of you who just joined, did you see my hot air balloon? Let that dry a minute.
yeah,
Oh yeah, hold it open like that and then push on it. Yeah. Right above my head. There's the hot air balloon with a little cutie in it. We're going to be making this Thursday night. I'm making another one today, and then we'll make another one Thursday night. There we go.
so then this part is this red part is to hide. Well, for one, it's the back of the hearts, but it also hides this. So I'll put this down, and then
You want to line it up to the edge of the red or the wood,
yeah,
the right side to the edge of the wood, but it doesn't cover the whole front of the other wood. Alex,
what?
we need your assistance. Where do they put that?
I'm trying to remember.
Oh, push it up higher so they can see the bottom.
Excuse me.
You would line the score line up to the edge, to the right edge of the wood.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
And then in the center of the top and bottom.
But I'm thinking you might want the score line slightly over the edge. So then it's
Fold the other side on top of it.
that's what I'm doing.
So I think
Right to the edge, yeah.
right to the edge of the wood.
Yeah.
To the right edge of the wood. So you have to put glue in between all the hearts.
Not necessarily
Not-
all of them,
Yeah,
but
not every single one, but you want some glue in there. And I would put glue over to the right edge more along
yeah.
that edge. It's not going to go all the way to the top and bottom.
It's gonna be very close though.
Yeah. But you want to line it up to that right edge first.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
And then just kind of eye it so you see a little wood on top and a little wood on bottom.
And a border. Kind of a border on three sides. And then you're gonna glue that side down. Go ahead and close that.
I would just put glue on there and then close the back on top of it.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, where you're closing the front.
I was making sure. Yeah, I was closing to get the fold in there better.
Okay, well you need to tell them that.
I was seeing how it folded.
Yes, I do have a video on making earrings. I would use the scraper. The Sparely art glue does take longer to dry. I think I like art glitter glue better because of that.
So when you do that though, you can't see.
What?
This one didn't turn out nearly as good.
Why?
It's picking up, it like completely moved it. So I think what I did with the front one was better. Or with the other one.
What did you do?
I glued it and then I pushed it down. I held it down with this open.
Oh.
But I figured I'd try your idea.
Well, I didn't know you didn't do it that way. I thought you did it that way.
Because see, you can see the...
It's like that red is not glued down all the way at the bottom.
Well, it is.
We can't see it when you're not in camera.
It's glued down, but it's lifting. I'm in camera. It's right there.
I know you are now.
Okay. But it's like, it like pulled this piece to it. Unlike this one.
I don't know what you mean. They can't see that.
I know, I was making sure. So this one, I glued this piece to here by...
While it was open?
Yes.
But that doesn't open all the way, so I didn't think you did that.
But I did. That's how I did it.
Okay. But you need more glue here.
Right, I see that.
That's what I was saying, it wasn't glued down all the way.
Well, I went to peel it up to see if I could pull it up, and I couldn't because it was dry.
So what you're saying to do instead of folding it and gluing it is to have it open.
Have it open.
And just glue the red piece down to both pieces.
Yeah, so then it doesn't try to like break the...
Make sure you're in camera.
It's fine because you don't need to open it flat anyways.
Well, I didn't think you said that. I thought you said the other one doesn't open completely open.
It doesn't. It goes a little bit farther.
Because you never need to open the card completely
No,
open.
it doesn't need to be flat.
But I thought it was strange that you glued it on flat, but then it won't open flat.
Well, I probably glued it on flat, and before it was dry, I closed it.
Okay, so that makes sense. I was just very confused.
Because I remember when it was open.
They're saying to use the
What?
double score wheel on the red. So when you,
I think it's just how you glue it. It's fine until you glue it.
yeah. All right, is that it?
No, we have to glue the hearts
Oh.
on.
I forgot. So the hearts you can just glue anywhere you want.
I'll put 2 over there.
Are you putting them there so it looks like a book or something? Like a notebook?
No, I'm just putting them there.
Because I thought it kind of looked like a notebook with a 2 like that on the other one.
I guess it does. You could almost just put the ones like that.
Oh yeah, put one on there that's not.
Not colored. Actually, I have an idea. Putting it on top of the... It's slightly smaller. There.
You could put them on the other side too, on the red.
Yeah. Well, that didn't have enough glue. Stuck
What
to my
I
finger.
find I like to do easier with small things is I put the glue on the project and then stick the piece
Oh,
on
yeah.
there. So you don't have to hold it.
I'm just gonna go right there.
And you just set it there and it'll dry. It's much faster.
Yes. Much, much faster. I guess this is the only hard part for me was the red paper. Trying to figure out where I need to put that. Everything else is pretty simple.
I like the red paper, how it has the border of wood around it.
Beep.
Put some of the wood pieces on the red, the other
Over here?
side. Yeah. Thank you everyone for the thumbs up. You could even draw on the red paper, the like in a heart, the like MC loves CW.
Who is that?
I have no idea. Does anybody know who MC loves CW? Anybody know?
It's MC Hammer.
That's
CW
that's
is a
not-
TV show.
I know. It's a station, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's using barely art glue. You could also use art glitter glue. If you guys are on YouTube in the chat, click the X on the chat, then click the thumbs up button under the video.
There. Good enough.
Yes, that's good. Now, oh, you're putting the pin in the glue.
It's not as good as the first one, but
Open it, close it, and I think it's just as good.
I like the first one. I always seem to like the first one I do.
He doesn't like the ones he does in video. Yeah, show them together, because he just did the opposite on the wood.
Yeah. I just think it pops more on this.
Yeah, the silver pen
Yeah.
writes better on that one. I love it. Alright guys, we'll be live Thursday Night Live, 8 p.m. to do this balloon. It may be a long video. This balloon is not hard. So first I made this balloon, and
What about this one?
okay. This one was the test cut for that one, and this was as big as I could make it. And so I'm like, I just deleted this one on the design space. That ain't gonna work. This one will not hold a cutie. But
No.
first I did this one, and I posted it in my super secret Facebook group for Patreon supporters of $15 or more. This one is so hard to put together, and I was dreading putting it. I was going to put it together again for practice for myself before the video, and then do it in the video. I'm like, it's so hard. So then I just scrapped that one and remade this one.
I want to make that one behind me, but like how I said earlier.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
What behind you?
What were you just talking about?
The balloons.
Yeah, I said I want to make that one, but different. How I said earlier.
I don't remember.
It's okay. It's not for them to know right now.
Okay, are you going to make a balloon with me?
Maybe.
We'll have to have 2 screens because it'll take a long time. We
Okay.
should. We should make it together. So it's going to be a longer live video. So those of you who support my channel can go ahead and cut it all out ahead of time. I will try. I'm working on 2 of them, and they're the same balloon, but the different color choices. Because you kind of got to look at the Design Space project to know where to put it. At least I did. I'm like, okay, now where do I put these? So I just looked at the picture in Design Space to help me.
Loretta, what I would do for initials is I would put like the 2 initials like on top, like one and then another one. So like
Do you guys want to show me? Do you guys want me to show
Sure.
how to do it in Design Space?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
What? Did I interrupt?
Yeah, 100%. Does it all the time.
Well, do you want to tell them what you were going to say?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
So like mine is AC. So is like where the LO is, you put AC, and then where the V is, you put a plus, and then the other initials on the bottom. So like for your...
Oh, okay. So I was thinking something different. So we can... I gotta click on the right thing.
Because they're asking if it can be made wider, but the way that the tree is, I have the hearts all around it. So... it would be kind of difficult.
I'm gonna ungroup this. So I'm gonna take the tree. I'm gonna change the color of the tree
So it's brighter.
so you can see it better. Okay, so you see that love. What you could do, I'm gonna detach it. Okay, let's put A. This is what Alex was talking about. Oh, that's a C.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just gonna do CA. Calvin Alvarez. Okay. Where's the plus sign? Plus Elaine and Elaine B. Okay. I'm going to put them a little closer together. So I'm going to go to line space. Here, can you guys can't see this well. We're gonna, there. So I'm gonna click on this and I'm gonna go to line space and move them closer.
You're not hitting anything.
Oh, that's making it
yeah,
longer.
I'm like, what are you doing?
I never know which button it is until I hit one and see what it does. I'm just clicking it with my mouse, putting them closer together. So you could do that, CA, and then put that around it, and then attach it. But what I was thinking that we could put on the red piece, it would actually, I'm going to flip this around. Because the score line would be here, so this would be the top. And I'm going to make this a color so you guys can see it better, I think. No, we're going to click it over here in the layers panel. Change the color.
What are you doing now?
I'm just making it so it's a lighter color so they can see it.
But what are you doing?
I'm making a whole new thing. We are going to change this to draw. So we're going to hit draw, pen, and then we're going to put, what will it use that same text? I'm going to do my MC. No, it's not in drawing. Do you remember what text that was? Slim fit. And we need it to draw. So we want this text here to not be regular next to style. So here's the font. To the right of the font, and this is on iPad also, you click writing. Make it. And I'm gonna take this heart.
Deboss the
duplicate.
letters.
Oh yeah, you could do that. I'm gonna put loves. I'm just gonna duplicate this text. And would I say CW?
Yeah.
I'm just making up letters, guys.
No,
And
those are real.
I know, but I mean, I don't know who this would be. I'm going to put apostrophe S because I want it to be loves. Is that a thing?
I have no idea. I don't think so.
Or we could do
You
this.
didn't do apostrophe.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
What is it?
It's
Oh, it's 2 lines.
Just hit that, don't shift.
Okay. Loves. I don't know. Let me just get these over. You can just put them wherever you want. There.
Don't save this.
I'm not going to save it. But then you could just grab all that and, well, it wants me to detach there. Grab it all and attach. Like, you could write that on there if you wanted. I don't think you can deposit on the wood. Okay, so I was just showing you how you could do that if you want.
Yeah, the plus would be better.
Yeah, I think so too. But you can always add the plus. I was just showing you how you can do it.
How you can change things.
Yeah.
I need to wash my hands.
They said you did an amazing job.
Thank you. Even though I feel like I did.
No, it looks good. I like it.
I like the first one better.
I like the second one with the hearts. I like these hearts on the wood.
Yeah.
But yeah, the silver marker is better on the darker wood.
Yeah. You
You could have just used a different marker there.
Or a pen.
Yeah. You could use a black marker. Alright, guys.
I don't know if you can use the scoring wheel on the foe.
Yeah, I don't know either. For some reason, I don't know if it'll work. Would the foil work on the wood? Yeah, I think so.
I asked you that.
What was my answer?
You said I don't know.
Yeah, I've never tried it. I think it would. You could do a test cut.
But I feel like there's so much more you can do than just this with having that like binding with the leather.
Yeah, you can make your own cards. You don't have to make this one. If you don't want hearts or a tree on the front, you can just take this file and contour the trees. Just click hide all contours. And then you got the right size. This is for a 5x7 card. You'll have the right size for the wood, the leather,
It'd be
and the
slightly
cardstock.
bigger though, I'm sure.
What would be slightly bigger?
Would this fit in a 5x7?
I don't know. I thought you made it 5x7.
Well, I made each thing 5x7, but with that binding on it, it's slightly bigger.
Okay.
It's
well,
not even an eighth. It's 5x7 should be fine.
could make it a teeny bit smaller too.
Yeah.
Here, let me open it up again.
That's not gonna help you.
Oh, wrong button. Is it else?
You're
You
not.
can
That's
click.
not gonna tell you anything.
Click select all. Yeah, you just make it just a teeny
Oh, I
bit
thought you were trying
smaller.
to
No.
see the size.
No, if you make it just a teeny bit smaller, let's ungroup. Yeah, it's just under the 5x7, and then with the extras on it, it will fit in a 5x7 envelope.
Birthday updates. Have you checked that recently?
Oh, I didn't put the last few on there for the amount that I've collected for my birthday giveaway. Let me see. This is not a total yet, but right now we're at $21.27. I know there's $25 more than that at least. We have a lot of giving away to do.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/MelodyLane, and look for my announcement video. All right. Oh yeah, Irma wants to make the hearts shamrocks. You can totally do that. Just contour out all the hearts and put shamrocks down. Weld the shamrocks together and then slice them through the wood. Or you can just put them on top too. You don't even have to slice them out of the wood. You can just cut shamrocks and stick them to the wood.
Mm-hmm.
Tracy, make sure that you are signed into the same account that you were signed in before, or that there's not a problem with your card. I have no control over anyone's account on YouTube. Oh, the hearts can
Yeah.
represent grandchildren for a card for Grandparents' Day. Yes.
My grandma would have a lot on there.
His grandma had 31 grandchildren. All right, guys. Love you, and see you Thursday night, 8 p.m. Bye.
Turtles.